Look at your cute fire truck outfit. Hi. Good morning. Sweet baby. Hi. Hello. Look at that smile. You happy this morning? Good morning, guys. So today is Wednesday, and I've decided to vlog today. So right now it's about 5:40 in the morning. We had a weird night last night, so he's going through a growth spurt, so his sleeping cycles have been kind of weird. He's been sleeping a lot longer. And so I put him down around 7 or 8 last night, and I was like so tired, so I just went to bed at the same time. And he didn't wake up for his first feeding until like 3 in the morning. And then I wasn't able to go back to sleep because I went to bed so early. So it is now almost 6 in the morning, and I have to take my daughter to school soon. So I decided just to stay up. I just put him in his little swing. Say hello, Link. Hello. He's got the hiccups. He really likes the swing, actually. Sometimes I don't bother running it because I don't want him to go back to sleep right now. So I'm just going to have him chill here while I make myself some breakfast. So I haven't decided what I'm going to make myself for breakfast yet. But as part of this vlog, I think what I'll do is I'll probably do also partly like what I eat in a day. But yeah, so my morning routine, usually like once I'm up, and I have to get up to take my daughter to school anyways, I'll usually go through and wash all of his bottles that I fed him with through the night. So I have clean bottles by the time I get back in case he's hungry as soon as I get back from taking her to school. So normally she takes the bus, but I've started driving her because of our move, so I didn't want to switch her schools when she only had a month left of school. But we're too far for her to take the bus now, so I'm just driving her for this last month because her last day of school is, I think it's like June 1st. Yeah, so the baby's just chilling right now. Everyone else is asleep. My daughter doesn't wake up until like 6:15, I think. I'm not sure what time my husband's getting up today. But today my daughter has a shorter day. Yeah, on Wednesdays they just have they get out at, I think it's like 1:15. So I'll be picking her up a little bit early today. So anyways, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and then I'll show you guys. This is what I'm having for breakfast. I'm gonna have some carrots, some baby carrots. And these are the vitamins I always take in the morning. These two are my chewable prenatal vitamins. Even though I'm not breastfeeding anymore, I'm still taking them because I still have a bunch of them. And I'm already in the habit of taking them, so I'm not really going to change it. And these are my probiotics. They're chewable as well. And I made myself some herbal tea. I really love peppermint tea. It's just really soothing on the stomach, and I like drinking it in the morning. And then I made myself a bowl of fruit. It's got blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and then some bananas. And I like dipping it in coconut milk. It's more like cream. As you can see, it's been refrigerated, so it's solid. So it's kind of like whipped cream. This is what the can is. I just get this at Walmart. It's like way cheaper than this other brand I used to get. Sorry, I got some on my finger. But yeah, I really like this brand because it's very creamy. And I just don't add the watery part, and then it's creamy. So I just take my fruit and I dip it in that, and it's really good. So that's my breakfast this morning. So I fell asleep for a few minutes And then he got really hungry all of a sudden, so he's having his second bottle this morning. I think I fed him 3 ounces earlier, and then this is 2 ounces about a couple hours later. He's really so cute when I'm feeding him. All right, so I just dropped my daughter off at school. It's about 8:30 a.m. Link is just sleeping. He usually falls asleep when I drive her to school. I think he really likes his car seat. Sorry, ignore my hair. I need to shower. But by the time I get home, I'm usually hungry again because the fruit and stuff doesn't keep me full for very long. So I'm kind of having like a morning snack-ish or like second breakfast. I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm eating. All right, as my snack, so I'm like obsessed with apples. I eat them a lot, and I like dipping them in peanut butter, and this is just Adam's pure peanut butter, so it's just made from peanuts. It doesn't have anything added to it, like sugars or anything. It's just natural peanut butter. And then I'm obsessed with this soy-based yogurt, and my favorite flavor is the blueberry, and it's just the Silk brand. I really like those. It's like the only one of the few things I eat that actually has sugar in it. And then I am kind of in the mood for some black olives. It's kind of odd combination, but that's kind of how I roll. So, yep. Hey, so right now it is almost 11 a.m. So it's getting close to when I usually eat lunch. I definitely always eat lunch before noon. I just get hungry way before then. So I was able to take a shower and fed the baby one more time, and he's in his crib napping right now. So hopefully he'll nap until I need to get my daughter, because like I said, she gets out early today, so I'll be going and picking her up a little after 1. But yeah, so I'm about to eat lunch, and I just wanted to show you guys what I'm eating. Before I show you what I'm gonna eat, so I wanted to talk a little bit about my diet. So generally, I don't like to call myself a vegan because I don't follow the vegan diet, to the letter. But I just don't react well to eating meat and dairy. So I stay away from those just because my body just doesn't handle eating those things. I occasionally eat eggs. I eat honey, things like that don't go along with the vegan diet per se, so I don't not necessarily like calling myself that. For me, I just mostly try to be healthy. But anyway, so I'm trying this new thing. My husband found out about it. I had never heard of this diet before, but he's trying it right now, and he wanted me to try it along with him, see if it makes me feel even better. Because usually I try to be mostly gluten-free, but at the same time I just try to stay away from processed stuff. So, so the keto diet, it's basically watching your carbs and your sugars, which I pretty much already stay away from sugar. If I do eat things with sugar in it, it's very small amounts. Because I have low blood sugar and I just don't react well to sugar. It tends to give me headaches and things like that. Plus, it's just not good for you anyways. And then with the carbs, I've always stayed away from things like breads and pastas, but the thing that I've learned from this keto diet is that it's not just about that, it's about things like chips, corn, potatoes, things like that are high in carbs that you don't really think about, things like that. Because I usually allow myself like corn chips because they don't have flour, so I usually do, things with corn in them, just so at least I can eat like salsas and hummus and things like that. But now I'm like cutting chips out, and I'm gonna try cutting out potatoes, even if I make it myself. It tends to not make me feel really good. And then another big one is rice. I eat a lot of rice to kind of help fill me up usually. And but with the keto diet, you don't eat rice. So I'm trying this out. So this meal that I'm making, it's a type of like taco salad, I guess. It's a recipe that I got, but I kind of tweaked with it. So it's basically a salad, but it's very Mexican-esque. So it's more similar to a taco salad, but without chips and all the bad stuff. So I'll show you what I'm making. I don't know if it'll be appealing to anyone else, but I'll show you what I'm putting in it. Some of this stuff doesn't look great because it's leftovers, so that's why it looks kind of eh. Alrighty, this is what we have here. So this is a combination of broccoli and cauliflower. I made this yesterday. I basically just sauteed it. I don't have an exact like measurement or recipe for this, but I basically just put sriracha sauce, some Tabasco sauce, and a whole lot of like Mexican type dry seasonings, like cumin, chili powder, cayenne, things like that, and I made it really spicy. And I kind of charred them, and they're really good if you like spicy food. They're not even that spicy, but it has some spice to it, so it's really good. And I'm just going to reheat these and put that in there. And then we got the diced green chilies. And then this is the coconut milk or coconut cream that I was using earlier for my fruit. I also like to use it as a replacement for sour cream. It sounds weird, but it's surprisingly good. I just really like it. It kind of gives like the, kind of tricks your mind into thinking that there's sour cream in your dish. And then this is homemade salsa that I made. It's just tomatoes, fresh jalapeno, cilantro, onions, and then a whole bunch of seasoning and lime. And I just made that the other day, and it's so good. It's really fresh, but you have to eat it within the next couple days because it doesn't last very long. And then I also put some olives, and then I put a little bit of this coleslaw cabbage mixture, and then this spring mix. So I got some like dark greens in there. So this is what it looks like all put together. It's not like the prettiest dish, but it's actually really good. I heat up the broccoli and cauliflower before I combine everything else, since it's the one item I like to have warm, and then the rest of it's cold. And I just kind of mix it all together and then stir it up and eat it. And it's surprisingly very filling. It's pretty good, so I definitely recommend this this particular dish. Alright, we just got back from picking up my daughter from school, and now it's like, what time is it? It's about like 2 p.m. I don't know why I'm all like splotchy and red. Maybe because it's warm outside. I don't know. But anyway, so we just picked her up. Link is sleeping again because he was in the car, and so he's just kind of resting. So I'm gonna get a bit of a snack, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna have. So I'm going to snack on some pickles because I love pickles. And then I'm gonna have 2 of these veggie dogs with some mustard. And I just get this brand, I'll just show you real quick. Light Life, and they're called Smart Dogs. I just get these at Walmart. I can't remember how much they are, maybe like a couple bucks or something like that. But they're pretty much the only veggie hot dogs that I like. Sometimes some brands can be pretty gross and have a weird texture. The reason they look all bubbly is because I just grilled them on the stove and they kind of bubbled funny, but they still taste good. So, yep, that's what I'm gonna eat. Alright, so I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I'm not super hungry, so I'm just keeping it light and simple. And this will be the end of this video, so I appreciate you guys watching. And I'll just go ahead and show you what I'm gonna eat. So I'm just eating a pretty simple salad. It's just the bag of the spring mix, some tomatoes, some Kalamata olives, baby carrots, and cucumbers. And then for a dressing, I just did some tahini. It's just ground sesame seeds. And then I'm gonna eat some peanuts on the side and then just drink lots of water with it. All right, so that's about it for today. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.